Is that cool? Okay, let me see if the chat is back. Maybe the chat is back, maybe not. Okay, it's goofy for me, so I'm just gonna continue. My goodness, this thing is just not suited for this many people. Although we're breaking it up into multiple different things and streaming it together. 80,000 people, 80,400 people currently, as you can see there. Crazy. Okay, so we're gonna be talking. I'm gonna walk you through and actually talk to you about a done with you guided campaign. Okay, I'm going to go over some of those details. This will be a truly breakthrough for many of you. Okay, and I can tell you this because we've done it before. I can tell you from experience, and it's going to be a very, very cool thing. Okay, so and again, I already said about the gift, huge gift that you guys will be getting. Now, I don't know how many of you guys know me. I don't know how many of you heard me before, or maybe this is your first time with Vick Training. Maybe you've heard my name before, but maybe we didn't really connect at any level. Obviously, we have some people from High Traffic Academy here. Some of you guys have followed me for years, and I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the loyalty. But for those of you guys who are just seeing me for the first time, and you're like, who the heck are you, man? Why should I listen to you? All that good stuff. Very, very quickly, I like to know the person that I'm listening to, right? And it's not about me, it's about you. But here's what I want you to know. I'm a guy just like you. I'm a 31-year-old husband, father of 5 kiddos right now, and we currently live in South Dakota. And this is a picture of my beautiful family over here that God has gifted me with. I don't know what I deserve to get them, but, I'm a lucky guy. And that's not everybody. Here's another one in my beautiful bride's tummy right now. And we're expecting our 6th child. We call it gift from God, it's according to doctors, it's going to be a girl, and she's going to be joining our family, within the next 30 days, hopefully. So that's us. That's my family. Average guy, who started out with a dream. I'm an entrepreneur, a speaker, an author, and a business coach. I'm known as the go-to strategist for traffic and conversions. That was one of the areas that I wanted to become really, really good at, and we're going to talk about, specialties tonight a little bit. And I wanted to be a specialist in one thing, and that one thing is traffic and conversions, and that kind of spilled over to some other things which we're going to talk about, and that's kind of how that evolved. So I'm a creator of, maybe you guys heard some of these products called Internet Traffic Formula, High Traffic Academy, obviously, a founder of that, and some other highest converting marketing systems that really that you guys have seen in this industry. We've created some of the most highest converting systems and marketing funnels, done for you campaigns in the internet marketing industry, and that's a cool thing. I've been online for about 10 years now. So far, we have worked with or helped over 50,000 clients and students from around 150 countries around the world. So, needless to say, it's humbling. I feel privileged, and I feel very, very excited to work with so many people, because I get to see different, people from different walks of life. Different, in different countries, different, just work with different dynamics of people from all over the world. And that's a good thing. One thing you guys want to know about me is this, and I say this every time. I love God, I love my family, I love my HDA family, and I love people. And so I don't believe in scarcity. I believe in giving. In fact, my business, the entire business, is built right now. And some of you guys, I shared this with you, right? With some of you, I built my business on this foundation, and it comes from the greatest book on success ever written, and it says, whoever desires to become great among you shall be your servant. Okay, and I can tell you, this has never let me down yet. Okay, so that's how I built my business, on that foundation. What we're going to talk about is going to stem from this question, that when I surveyed, I survey people all the time, in our industry, just to know what's going on, and when I sent this survey out, I said, 2,730 people, as you can see, took the survey. And I said, listen, how much money are you guys currently making online, right? And this was going out to, network marketers, to affiliate marketers, to people who are just like you, just like me, people who have started their online business and are trying to make it, right? Look at this. These are results, right? These are survey results right now, and it's going to be very relevant for you and I. So 0, I haven't made any money yet. 70.92%. So not quite 98.8 or 98.9 like we used to say, by by default, I guess. But 70%, almost 71% said they have made zero money on the internet. Pretty sad. If you combine the top two answers there, that's 89.89% of people out of 2,700 people who have earned or who are currently earning less than $100 per month. Per month. This includes affiliate marketers, network marketers, in all those guys, right? So if you combine the top three answers of this, right, it's 96.52% real numbers, not made up, not anything like that. It's real numbers, statistical numbers right now. 96.52% earn less than $1,000 a month. Okay, so if you hear somebody saying, hey, I'm going to teach you how to make $20,000 a week or a month or a day or a year or whatever the case is, just remember the statistics, okay? In fact, if you look at the numbers there, only actually less than 1% are earning any significant amount of money per month online, okay, less than 1%. Now, what's the problem, okay? Why is this? Why are these statistics, okay? Well, I think, and this is my opinion, right? And everything I'm going to share with you is going to be my opinion, right? Nothing I say or share with you should be, should be taken as, if it comes from Vic, this is like, I'm just going to, this is like the truth from God, you know what I mean? Because listen, I'm a human, right? I make mistakes like everybody else does, but I can share with you, from my experience. I will never teach you theory. I will never talk to you about something that I haven't done before or not currently doing. My results are my results, and they've been awesome, and they have been awesome for people that followed it, and I hope you model it and implement it and test it out, put it to the try it out and see how it goes for you and report your results back to me. That would be awesome. All right, so what's the problem? Here's the problem, I think. I think the problem is information overload. In fact, I know this one because that's what people in the survey told me. They said information overload is their biggest challenge that prevents them from succeeding or taking any action. Okay, now information overload leads to confusion. Okay, and see, it's not just one problem or two problems that people are having in this industry. I think it's a combination of things. I think it's a compilation, right? It compiles, right? And so it leads to confusion. Confusion leads to something called blind leading the blind syndrome. That's where you see a lot of people are popping up with different products and doing lunches every other day or whatever, and getting all these affiliates riled up and selling their $27 products or $49 product or $100 product and claiming that they're going to be helping you how to become a millionaire. Right? All that is baloney in my opinion, because statistics show that, less than 1% of people actually making anything significant on the internet. And if somebody cannot make real money, how can they teach somebody else how to make money? It doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense? Right? So it's blind leading the blind, and then all of a sudden what happens is people there's big changes happening in the industry when it comes to products, right? So I don't know how many of you guys have been online for any period of time. If you've been online for more than 5 years, you have seen a massive shift in the industry when it comes to products. Okay, so if somebody is teaching you how to make money, right, by promoting different products and things like that, how do you know which is good, which is not? How do you know which converts, which doesn't convert? How do you know if the product is actually a legit product, right? That kind of stuff. And nowadays, man, it's like it's crazy what's going on right now in the industry, because it used to be, we could find, quite a few decent products that we could promote as affiliates. Nowadays, it's almost impossible to find anything decent to promote, because there's so much garbage out there, right? And so all these changes in the industry lead to, something else, and that something else is this thing that virtually nobody knows about. See, what typically people are teaching, if you look at any network marketing company or you go to any affiliate, vendor or, any product vendor and become an affiliate, bottom line is, here's what they tell you. They just tell you, hey, here's a link, go promote it, right? Or go to ClickBank, pick a product, go to here, go to there, go to JVZoo, pick a product, go to CPA network, pick a product, and just drive traffic to it. Boom. And here's how to drive traffic. You know what? Here is a traffic reseller I'm going to recommend to you. Here is, go here, or here is my traffic. You want to buy traffic from me. A lot of these companies selling traffic, right? You guys know, the drill, most of you. But what many people don't know, including some of these resellers, some of these, middlemen, so to speak, right, is that there is a huge dark side to traffic that nobody knows about, and I'm going to reveal it to you guys tonight. It will save you a lot of money. You guys will be shocked when you hear this. Okay, give me 1 sec, everybody. I've got a person from chat calling me right now. Give me 1 second. I know this is live, but I want to see if we can get this thing fixed. Okay, 1 sec here. I do apologize, you guys, and I know I'm going to be on the phone here talking to, talking in front of like 70,000 people or 81,000 people so far have viewed this across different channels, which is crazy. Okay, anyway, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. That's fine. We'll talk to them later. All right, now, at the end of the day, my friends, this goes and this leads to lack of confidence in the marketplace. This leads to lack of ask yourself this question, right? How confident are you in your promotions? How confident are you that whatever you promote is going to make you money, right? How confident are you? Okay? So lack of confidence equals no results, bottom line, okay? Because of all that stuff that's going on. So what I want to talk to you about today, and I know I'm preaching to the choir, and I don't know where you are, I don't know if you're on Facebook, I don't know if you're watching this in the background, but some of you guys are going to forever change as a result of tonight's webinar, okay? And I want to ask you this question, and I want you to answer it. It looks like the chat is coming back slowly, right? So it looks like we're getting some people back on chat here, which is a beautiful thing. So if you guys can give me some interaction back, that would be lovely. Okay, so I'm just getting a text message from chat people, from chat company that we're using, and they're saying that they're on it. So hopefully we'll have it back up again shortly. All right, you guys, let me ask you this question, and I truly mean this. Okay, those of you guys who know me, I don't joke around when it comes to stuff like this. Are you seriously ready for a true breakthrough? Okay, like really, like if you could have a real breakthrough over the next 30 days, are you ready? How do you know that you're ready for it? Are you seriously ready for your breakthrough? Okay? Now, you say, Vic, yep, you ready? Yep, getting a bunch of yeses. Okay? I appreciate the feedback, guys. Thanks a lot. My goodness, 82,000 people and counting. That's crazy. Still can't believe it. All right. Why should you give this 1,000% of your attention now? And, if you're watching this right now, and this is a live workshop, obviously, and that's why, the things are happening as they're happening is because this is live. This is not polished. This is in real time. Let me tell you this. If you are not paying 1,000% of your attention, I would suggest you do so. Okay, you start paying attention here. Put away all the distractions, because I don't think there is, quite frankly, nothing else that could be as important as perhaps your future as a marketer. Okay, because that's what I want to talk to you about right now. Why should you pay attention to me, especially if you guys don't know who I am? Listen, I'm not teaching from theory. I'm doing marketing now. I'm actually in the trenches. I'm out there running campaigns today, right now, right? I'm not somebody who read a book on marketing and I'm going to, paraphrase it to you. I'm not somebody who, took another course and then paraphrase it. I learn a lot. I buy a lot of courses and I implement the strategies and I create my own perspectives, and most importantly, I'm doing marketing right now. See, I don't sell traffic, okay? I buy tons of it. Okay, I'm not here to get to try to to teach you in a way and then all of a sudden position you into buying my traffic or whatever, right? Like a lot of these other gurus are, right? Or try to sell you something and then funnel you back into buying my traffic. I don't sell traffic. I don't need to. Okay, I know the traffic game. I buy a lot of it, and I cover a lot of garbage in that world, which I'm going to reveal to you tonight. Okay, and that's going to save you thousands of dollars. I promise you. Okay, now here's something else. I don't rely on somebody to convert my sales. Okay, I create funnels and systems right now, today. Okay, as a matter of fact, I create them right now, today, and something we're going to do next week together. If you want to, I'm going to talk to you about that, how you can participate as well. We're going to do it together. All right, I'm in the trenches right now. Why should you pay attention to anything I have to say to you right now? We create more success stories than anybody else I know right now. Okay, and results are results speak for themselves. You guys can see, I don't know if you've ever been on the, on any other webinars or live streams where, they had 82,000 people watching across different channels, right? And where we literally broke the platform that, that can accommodate potentially, tens of thousands of people, and, at the same time. You guys are witnessing this right now, right in front of your eyes. So this is what, these are some of the screenshots I just took, just to build some credibility with you, not to brag or boast, but just, I want to know, why should I listen to somebody? I want to know the results. Hey, if you're going to teach me something, how are you doing in that area, right? So as of, these are some of the results that we're seeing here from a campaign that's currently running right now, right? Right now, not like a year ago, right now. So yesterday's sales, you can see here, $17,000. And then if you can see on the right there, there was a rebuild, right, for the next 30 days, $198,000, so almost like $200,000 in rebuilds. That's a strategy. Now today's sales, you can see, in one day over $23,000. I just took these screenshots. Here, last 7 days, $127,000 over the last 7 days. Last 30 days, right, with the funnel that's, with the marketing campaigns that's running right now. $371,000, okay, in the last 30 days alone. As you can see there, all these numbers, okay? So when it comes to conversions, when it comes to email, okay, here is, just to show you guys, give you guys an idea of what the kind of numbers I'm seeing in my business right now. This is performance over the last 30 days. And this is significant if you know anything about marketing, right? If you know anything about, email and open rates, and if you have been a marketer for like more than 30 days, you will know what I'm talking about here, okay? These numbers are the most important numbers in your business, okay? If you're not collecting emails and if you don't know how to engage your emails and your subscribers, you are shooting in the dark, and your business is going to be, you're gonna run your business into the ground sooner or later, okay, and probably really, really quickly. So when it comes to email, our industry's email open rate, like all these gurus that a lot of people are learning from, right, their email open rates are in the single digits. In fact, if they're getting like 9% or 12% email open rate on like a 5,000 emails sent, they're bragging and boasting about it and jumping, for joy, because, they think it's awesome. Look at this. We sent out 290,000, actually delivered, as you can see here, 290,000 emails over the last 30 days with an average across the board 47.54% email open rate, which is unheard of in this industry. And you can see there, 137,000 email opens with a 20% email click-through rate, okay? Now, email click-through rate is when you send out an email and there is a link inside of that email, how many people are actually clicking? Out of those 291,991 that I sent, how many of those people are actually clicking? We're getting over 20% email click-through rate. If you talk to anybody in this industry, right, who thinks that they're somebody, right, and if they're getting, up to 3 to 4 to 5%, which is pretty average email click-through rate, right, they're like, hey, they're saying, hey, I'm gonna create a course on this thing because this is awesome, man. I'm somebody, man. I'm getting 5% email open rates, dude. That's awesome, right? 20.73% email open rates, and if you guys have been a marketer, you know how significant this is, okay? Now, you say, but Vic, man, hold on a sec, Vic. I am new. I don't have the money, man. I haven't made any money. I don't know how to do what you do, right? I'm brand new at this thing. Listen, friends, I'm going to tell you this. You can break through. No excuses, okay? You can. You can. Here's why I know that you can. The reason I know that you can is because in 2005, this is where I lived. And some of you guys know this story. I'm not going to dwell on it. Okay? I never want to forget this. Okay? I never want to go back there. But I will never forget this because it keeps me on my toes. It keeps me humbled. It keeps me, hungry. It keeps me, want to continue to serve because I know what it's like to live in this tiny apartment. As you can see where that arrow is pointing, that little window at the top right or the top left, and that little balcony, that was our one-bedroom apartment in a ghetto neighborhood, right? Some of you guys know my story, obviously. That's where we lived in 2005, okay? But look, it's worth going after your dream, my friends, okay? It's worth it. Okay, it's worth it. My why at that time was my family. Why I wanted to break through is because it was for my family. I wanted to give my family, better lifestyle, the best I can possibly give them. Okay, what's your motivation? I don't know what your motivation is. Okay, But it's kind of cool, when you have a newborn, and and you don't want to take your newborn into a commercial plane, to go on a vacation, on a family vacation. It's kind of nice to be able to provide a little private jet and take your family on a vacation. Not everything in life it's temporary stuff. It's dude, it's just worldly stuff. It's gonna pass one day, right? But it's kind of nice to be able to do that, isn't it? Right? It's kind of nice to live where you want to live, to drive what you want to drive, that kind of stuff. Now, my friends, I know you can do this, because if I can, you can, right? And I want to talk to you about how do you engineer a breakthrough, okay? How do you engineer a breakthrough? You guys ready to talk about this? I want to walk you through step-by-step process and walk you through how do you engineer a breakthrough, okay? I'm just looking at your... You need the MacBook. Okay, cool. Hopefully we'll have the chat back up fully by a little bit later here. I want to give it to you guys. Okay, I want to give you the MacBook. I want to give you the Apple Watch, and I will also give you a gift when it comes to traffic, when it comes to marketing. You guys will be blown away, and you're really going to benefit from it. Okay, so let's talk about how do you engineer a breakthrough step by step. Okay, literally going to walk you through this thing step by step, okay, when you're ready. So let's cover the important stuff first. Okay, there is the important stuff and there is the marketing stuff. Now, the important stuff, okay, somebody's saying this is it, my last chance. For some of you guys, it will be your last, rodeo, so to speak, right? For some of you, it will be your breakthrough. For some of you, I don't know if you can, whatever, like, listen to your gut feeling. If you have that gut feeling, you know what? Listen to it, right? If you connecting with the stuff we're going to be talking about today, I'm going to encourage you to give it a try, give it a shot, test it out, because this stuff this stuff works, and it's super cool. Okay. Some of you guys are saying lost everything. Listen, I apologize. If you get knocked out, that's crazy numbers we have here on this thing live. So if you get knocked out, then try to come back or something. I'm not sure, depending on what channel you're on, where you're watching this. Okay, so let's cover the important stuff first. This is very important. I'm going to go through this briefly because, a lot of you, here's the thing. A lot of people, when we talk about this stuff, they say, you know what, it's, they just kind of let it in one ear and let it out the other. Right? Here's what you need to do. Here's what I do. Okay? When I run a campaign, when I run a promotion, when I set, when I create a New Year's, goals or a monthly goal or a weekly goal I want to hit or whatever the case is, right? When I'm starting a company, anything, I always start with this. Okay? I always start by identifying a very clear target that I want to hit and by when. Okay, very, very clear target. You want to be very specific, and it's simple. For example, you just write it down. It's got to be written. There's something about writing it, I'm not sure. And it's not, like, typing it out is not as effective as just writing it out by hand. That's just from my experience, okay? I'm just going to share with you that. You write it out, and you say, hey, I'm earning X amount of money. Let's say if your goal is, your first breakthrough. Let's say, I'll give you a secret. If you can get to $5,000 a month consistently, you will have a breakthrough. You will never go back as an online marketer. Okay, if you can hit $5,000 a month and you can do it over and over again, you can scale that up to $50,000, and it's going to be much easier. It's going to be probably 10 times easier than for you to 10 times easier for you to go from 5,000 to 50,000 than it is for you to go from 0 to 5,000. So it's that first initial push, right? Is what we need to get you to. Okay, and then you write a date by when you want it. Okay, very, very simple stuff. It's all some of this is personal development, but for me it works. It works like crazy. Every single goal that I set for myself, I've achieved. I don't remember one anything that I've set material stuff that I wanted to get that I didn't get. It's crazy. It works. All right. So next thing, and this is some of our most successful students are following this like religiously. Okay, I cannot cannot tell you how important this is. I suggest, right, and some of you guys heard me teach this before, you start your 30-30-30 plan. Very, very simple, okay? It's the cleanse for it's a mental cleanse, so to speak, right? So there's so much garbage that we're getting bombarded with, from our relatives to TVs to all this garbage that's going on in the world, right? And we need to get away from that, right? If you want to succeed, your results are going to be a direct reflection of you. And so what I suggest you do is this. It's very, very simple. For the next 30 days, okay, you're going to read some sort of either a positive, inspirational, or a business book that's something that's uplifting, something that's going to stretch your mind, okay? Magic of Thinking Big, The Power of Believing, all the classics out there you can pick out, How to Win Friends and Influence. I mean, just anything that would inspire you truly, okay? Not something that you would just read to read, right? But something that would stretch your mind a little bit, right? Stretch your imagination and make you think a little bit, right? Just read it for 30 minutes a day. Okay, that's it. 30 minutes a day, including Saturdays, including Sundays. Okay, this is how you're going to get that huge push and clear and momentum in your business and in your life. Just listen to me, okay? Just pay attention here, listen to me, and just, suspend your disbelief for a second. If you're somebody skeptical, listen, I was skeptical when I was living in that apartment. But then I said, you know what? I want it bad enough, and I don't care if my mentor says, stand on one foot and make phone calls and talk to prospects. I would do that without questioning. Why? Because I want it bad enough. How bad do you want this? Okay, is my question to you. And obviously I'm preaching to the choir over here, folks. But I hope that this, you with me so far. Yes? If you're yes, give me a quick yes. Yeah, I guess that doesn't make sense. If if you agree, give me a quick Y in the chat. And I see partial chat, so I don't really. Hopefully, I can. This thing is gonna get back. All right, sweet. So, let's see. I'm just checking my messages as I'm talking to you. So that's what happens real time because the chat people should text me any moment now. Okay. So next thing. All right, so here's the thing, okay, still talking about this 30-30. So for 30 days, for the next 30 days, including Saturdays, Sundays, every single day for the next 30 days, that's it. Just think 30 days, I'm going to read for 30 minutes a day, okay? Mornings or evenings usually work best. Usually evenings is better because whatever you read, your mind is going to dwell on it overnight, and that's that can be useful. And then what else you're going to do is as you're driving to work, from work, as you're doing whatever you're doing, your household stuff, or if you just want to set aside another 30 minutes, you're going to listen to an audio. Okay, an audio, so auditory and reading, right? Mix those two together. Those two channels of information. What are you listening to? Well, you can listen to a podcast. You can listen to. I would suggest you listen to something along the same lines as what you're reading. So something inspirational, something that would inspire you or stretch your imagination, something that would make you think. You know what? My problem is not really a problem. If you're having a problem, if you're going through a challenge, because hey, if somebody else could overcome that, maybe it's listening to a testimonial, maybe it's listening and seeking out rags to riches stories and just filling up your mind with that, because your belief system is going to start to change, right? Your belief is going to start to to turn a little bit, and then you're going to think, you know what? If that guy can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can. If she can do it, I can do it. If Vic can do it, I can do it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. You literally, it's almost like reprogramming yourself. It's weird, I know, but this thing works like I cannot tell you how awesome this works. Okay, again, some of our most successful students, have implemented that and implementing it and teaching it because it just works, flat out works. Okay, and people who just suspend their disbelief and do it, they see phenomenal results. If you want to supercharge this, right, or put like a a turbocharger on this whole concept, right, then you add 30 days of absolute no complaining policy in your household, at least in your life. Okay, and I know it's going to be difficult for a lot of people, very, very difficult for a lot of people. But if you add a 30 for just next 30 days, see how long you can last. Okay, but as a challenge to you, I would say go for 30 days. Just absolutely no complaining about anything. Okay, if you say why is that? That's, you're complaining, okay? If you say how come, all that kind of stuff, it's complaining, right? If you don't like the weather, if you don't like your spouse, if you don't like your kids, if something, don't complain, just period. Just be quiet, right? Just don't complain, don't voice out your complaint. That's it. That's if you want to supercharge. Now, here is the biggest thing that where most people fail, okay? Okay, a lot of people will say, you know what, I'm cool. Yeah, I can do this for 30 days. Easy, right? Piece of cake. And then they get to day 17, and then they stopped, and then they didn't read. And then they say, well, I'm just going to read for an hour tomorrow. Go back. Okay? You want to go back and start all over again. Does that make sense? So if you miss a day in your 30-30-30, okay, you want to go back and start all over again. And you want to do it for 30 days straight, nonstop. Okay, that's it. That's all. And then, now, something else, and this is still in the important stuff category. Okay, important, yeah, 30-30-30 is on. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, cool. Now, you wanna identify yourself. Okay, what's your identity? Okay, it's important. You know, as we go into marketing, as we're going to be creating campaigns, and we'll talk about how we can do it together, starting as soon as next week. As well, and you guys can participate. But it's going to be important. It's like that. Again, your results are largely a direct reflection of you and what's going on in your mind. Is what I think is my theory. And you know what? I'm going to stick to it because, that's what I believe, and that's what I see in my life, over and over again. That's what I see in other people. So I'm just going to stick to that theory, right? But I think your identity is very important before you even start marketing. So what I mean by your identity is, who are you? Okay, why are you doing what you're doing? Like, if you're going to run a campaign, like when we, start picking a product next week, and running a campaign together, what's the outcome? Really, why? Why are you doing this? Are you doing this to make $1, to make a sale? Great, you're going to make a sale. You know what what my identity is? I'm not in the business of transaction. I'm in business of transformation. Think about that. I'm going to let that sink in a little bit. I'm not in business of transaction. I'm in business of transformation. Here's what I mean by that. Even if I run a campaign and it bombs, right, and I lose money on the campaign, but I believe in the product so much, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I want to see you, right? I want to see you. Hello, everybody here? You guys here? Looks like the chat is coming slowly back up again. Okay? So, we'll see. Folks, if I'm promoting something, if I'm promoting a product, and I believe in the product so much, right? I believe in the product so much that even if I run a campaign and that product bombs, maybe the funnel is not strong enough, but the product is really solid, and if I know down deep in my heart that product will transform somebody's life, I'm a winner. Make sense? How many of you guys are with me? How many guys can relate to that? Anybody? That's my identity. And see, what happens is when I run that campaign, when I run that promotion, when I do what I do as a marketer, right? I'm not attached to my material outcome. And because I'm not attached to my material outcome, I tend to get really, really, really cool results. Somehow, some way, it just works. It's like you become this magnetic marketer that people just buy from. You know what I mean? Which is pretty awesome, right? Yeah? Okay. All right, cool. Let me go back there. I just wanted to see you for a sec there, Let's move on, okay? So the important stuff. So your identity, right? So the impact, if, again, how is what you're marketing, what you're doing, how is it making a difference or impact on others? Okay, get very, very clear. Because if you can get behind something, here's a secret, guys. Whether it's network marketing company that you're a part of, whether it's, an affiliate program, whether it's, you're doing your own thing, right? When you get clear on your ultimate outcome, which is not even money, it's not even material thing, right? When you get clear on that, money takes care of itself. And that's the second part of the equation, which we're going to talk about in just a few moments here. Does that make sense? Okay? And once you get clear on that, once you get that very, very solidified, here's what you do. You let go and you let God, all right? You detach yourself and you have fun. Treat this business as a game, right? You treat this business as, as something that, you're a scientist is who you are. Okay? As long as you believe in what you're promoting, my friend, you are a scientist. If you don't believe in what you're promoting, if you are, if you're just promoting to make a buck, to make a sale, and you operating from the desperation point of view, right? From the desperate position of being desperate, from position of a need, from position of, I don't have $1. Listen, I did not have $1.19 to my name at one point in time. But my mentor said, Vic, you got to detach yourself from that energy because that's what's going to carry you, that's what's going to come across from in your marketing campaigns to other people, to your prospects, and they will feel that, they will pick it up. Okay? And that's what I'm going to tell you right now, my friend. You got to detach yourself from your current situation, no matter how bad it is, and you got to go for it. You got to go from your point of clarity, right? And you want to operate from your core identity of who you are. And that's when magic of marketing will start to begin to happen for you, okay? So you just have fun, all right? We're going to talk about how to have fun in just a minute here. Remember this one thing. If you guys will take, when it comes to this important stuff part, right, here's what you do. Remember this. Simplicity and authenticity create magic, okay? Again, simplicity and authenticity create magic. You want to keep things simple, and you want to be authentic in your marketing. That's it. Okay, if you can have that taken care of, you don't have to worry about anything else. Okay, and then we're going to talk about this marketing plan. Okay, so once you have everybody clear on this first one here, you guys? Yeah? Still in? You guys, is this making sense? Am I making sense? Am I confusing anybody? Am I like, you guys are going like, man, Vic, you're like way woo-woo out there, man. What's awesome stuff? You guys connecting? Yep, cool. Let me see if I can bring this. Hold on one sec. Let's see what we've got over here. One sec, folks. All right, man. This is awesome. I'm just checking like how many people we've got seeing this right now. As you can see here on this particular channel, it's 5,811 people. Overall, it's 85,000. It's just crazy. And my chat is not working on this machine. Okay, guys, give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you. Let's take a like a 30-second break real quick. As you can see, this thing over here, I got low battery on my computer. This is live. That's what happens live. That's what happens. That's what you get when you work with Vic, right? Is you get realness. This is raw. This is non-scripted. This is not like super polished, whatever. This is real. This is life. I'll be right back with you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get my charger. All right. Hey, listen. If I as I'm walking to get my charger over here, I'm actually having this lavalier on me, so you can actually hear me, so I can continue to talk to you, right? So I want you guys to get very, 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 very clear on your outcome. Okay, just literally, just go ahead and write it down right now. Yeah, go ahead and write it down right now. What is your outcome? What do you want to be known as? What do you want to be known for? What's your intention for doing what you're doing? Yeah? Everybody good at? Got that? Amen. Amen to that, brother. Yes. Okay. Somebody's saying I lost you there. Okay. No, I don't smoke, man. Somebody's saying smoke break. I don't smoke, brother. All right. Okay. Here, hey, you guys want to win a Mac? You guys want to win I watch? Give me 1 sec. Here's what I'm going to do. Here is what I'm going to do. Here's what we're gonna do this, all right? We're gonna do this. Watch. I watch. Yes, this thing is awesome, by the way. I love it. It shows me time and everything. It's pretty cool, and it's pretty accurate too. Hold on 1 sec. I will do something. We're gonna do something fun here tonight because this is real. This is a party, and we're gonna party after this too, by the way. So don't go anywhere. Let me call my my Omigo, my assistant over here, and we're gonna do this. 1 sec, everybody. Simplicity and authenticity. Here's what happens. Vic is using his phone on a live webinar in front of 88,000 people. Hey, Paul, you know how old I am? Okay, cool. So are you on chat? Okay, you looking at, is your chat rolling for you actually? Okay, cool. So pay attention. Okay, are you recording this? Are you do a screen recording so we can verify this? Okay, because I'm. Okay. Do. Okay. Okay, cool. So pay attention to the chat. Pay attention to the chat. All right. Pay attention to the chat, and then I'll we'll pick the one. I'm going to ask him a question right now. Okay, I'm going to ask him a question right now, and then we will pick a winner. Okay, based on when people answer, the first person to answer it correctly will be a winner of an iWatch. Okay, you ready for it, brother? Okay, hold on a sec here. All right, man. Just watch the chat, okay? And record it so we can verify it, okay? All right, cool. All right, bye. Okay, guys. So here's the question for you. Okay, here's the question. Here's the question. Remember, I was talking about. You know, the reason why most people are failing. What's the number one reason why most people are failing? Tell me the answer from what I've showed you, from what I've covered so far, and first person get it right will get the iWatch. Okay? First person to get it right. Why do most people fail to make money? The first reason, in my opinion. Give me that, and first person to get it right will get the iWatch. You thought I'm going to ask you about how old I am, didn't you? Tricked ya. Let's see. This is going to be fun. This is fun. All right. No, not confusion. Oh, information overload. There you go. We got a winner. Hold on. Okay, information overload. Okay, Paul, you got it, man. You got it, man. Somebody, one of you guys got it. Congratulations. You will be sent an Apple iWatch. All right? First person to enter it gets it. All right? Hey, we're going to have another one. I'm going to be giving away this puppy over here, like I said, right? Again, new in the box. So it's pretty cool. You know, when I travel, you want a MacBook? Pay attention, because I'm going to be asking you a question, another question that if you get right, then you will you'll be able to win a MacBook. Okay? I'm going to be asking you a question from the information and material that I'm covering. So you want to be present. You want to be here, my friend. Okay? All right, cool. So I want to talk to you about, you know, let's see, where were we? This is too much fun, man. Okay, how to engineer a breakthrough, yes? Okay, we talked about how to engineer a breakthrough. Let's talk about marketing, okay? I'm going to talk to you guys about marketing. So here is, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to draw this out for you, okay? I think it's going to make more sense, okay? Can you guys see you guys can see me, you should be able to see me, right? So we're going to keep it a workshop style, okay? So there is 3 different categories. There's 3 different models, okay? When it comes to marketing, there's 3 different models you can go after. Let's see how far I can go. Can you guys see up to over here? Yep, up to here. All right, so you know what? I'm just gonna. All right, so you can see up to the top. Okay, so there's 3 different models. There is a something called transactional. There is a transactional model. Okay, there is something called a builder. A builder model. Can you see this? Yes? Can you guys see that? Okay. And then there is something called transformational. Transformational. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see this. Let me know if you can. That would be cool. Man, we're still getting people answering question. Okay, to win an Apple Watch. All right, we'll have another one coming up, guys. Stay tuned. All right, stay. Everybody on this live workshop right now in this live class, all of you guys will be able to walk away with a gift that's worth way more than an iPad, way more than a MacBook, way more than the Apple Watch, way more than the house you live in my opinion, because you can buy lots of houses with it, right? With what you're gonna get tonight. Promise you. Stay tuned. Vic is going to get you taken care of. All right? Now, let's talk about these things. Okay? So 3 different models that we can go after, okay, to build our business, to structure a business on. Okay? The lowest hanging fruit is going to be this one. Transactional. If you're just getting started, okay? If you are just getting started, and you know, and you don't have a product, you don't have a website, you don't have a list, you never made any money before, you just want to start making money, okay? You want to go towards transactional model in the beginning while having a high vision, high beam vision, okay, is what I call, and you're looking ahead, and as you're building here in the transactional mode, you are looking ahead over to the transformational mode if that's what you want, because ultimately this is where true freedom and true satisfaction lies, is right here in this model. Actually, it starts with the builder, and then it kind of spills over here. But as soon as you can get your business to this, then it's like, man, you don't worry about anything. You don't worry about money's not, it just takes care of itself every single time. Actually, it starts doing that here when we're going to talk about this. But you gotta do this thing right. See, there was a book called I'm blanking out right now. Man, the movie The Secret was built on it. What's the book's name? What's the book's called? I'm totally blanking out right now. But anyway, it talks about there was a way to do things, but there was a way of doing certain things in a certain way. Okay, doing certain things in a certain way. When I remember it, I'll tell it to you. I totally blanked out right now. But the movie The Secret, that's the world's phenomenon, was built on that principle. And in my opinion, when I look at that, you know what? I see all that stuff is being built or kind of pulled, and a lot of that stuff was being pulled from the greatest book ever written, which is the Bible, right? Which is kind of interesting. All right, so transactional model. Okay, this is quick money. Quick money. Okay, this is the lowest hanging fruit. Okay, and this is where you can be an affiliate. You can go to CPA. We're going to talk about that. I got my markers flying around here, which is cool. You can go and be a network marketer. Okay, if you are a part of a network marketing company, great. I've done all of these stuff. I've done it all. Okay, I've been an affiliate. I've made a ton of money as an affiliate. I've been in a CPA. I've been in network marketing, and all of those models work really, really well if you do it. No, it's not Think and Grow Rich. It's not Think and Grow Rich. It's The Science of Getting Rich. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Somebody said it. The Science of Getting Rich. That's the book, right? Talks about doing certain things in a certain way. You can have two people doing the exact same thing. One guy is going to be killing it. One guy is going to be struggling. Exact same funnel, exact same everything. Well, one guy can be building his transactional business over here because you got to start somewhere, right? I mean, you don't just become successful and just this mega marketer overnight, right? You start from step 1, step 2, and step 3, and so forth. So one guy can build his business just living in this space, but another guy can be building his business starting here while building here, but he has got his sight over here. You see what I'm saying? And so this guy is going to absolutely crush it because there is something invisible that happens there that nobody can explain and touch or see or smell or taste, right? But it's there, and it makes all the difference. Does that make sense? Is because what your intention, where you want, why are you doing this? You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of that's that. Okay, so moving forward. Basically, with a transactional model is this. You don't have to build systems or funnels if you don't want to, okay? If you don't know how to do that, you can basically, you can do, it's this. Somebody selling, you building list, okay? I don't know if you guys can read it. Maybe you can do a full screen on this video and you can read this, right? Let me see if you can read it. Yeah, you should be able to read it, if you... Okay, so basically you let somebody else do the selling and presenting and the funnels and all that stuff, and you just build your list. Building your list is not negotiable. You need to do that, okay? You need to build your list. Very important, okay? We're going to talk about that in just a moment. Now, what do you need, okay? For this model to work, what do you need? You need, again, I'm going to walk you guys through this step by step, and then I'm going to tell you how we can do this together if you want, starting next week, if you want. Anybody ready for that? Yeah? Starting next week. Okay. Some of you guys are still answering questions. Cool. Okay. Now, what do you need? Okay, for the transactional model to work, okay, you need a few things. You need a good offer. Okay. High converting. The offer must be high converting, obviously, right? Now, something else you will need is you need preferably, right, a high payout commission. Okay, so if you want to, if you're going to be playing in this arena, in this pool over here, and making $10 commissions or $20 commissions, I don't know, But if you can play here, you can make a couple $100 to a couple $1,000 commissions, and the funnel is strong. Well, all you need to do is you really just need to focus on building your list and do what we're going to talk about here in a few moments, and you're set. Now, something else you'll need, and this is a must, okay, is you need high converting landing pages. That's a plural, okay? High converting landing pages, and you need at least 3 of them, and you need to go and battle, and just kind of split test and compete with yourself with those landing pages. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys, give you some examples, some guidance from the stuff that's currently working for me really, really well. Okay, now let me see what I want to do here. If I want to show you this, when it comes to, I think I want to show you this right now. When it comes to, since we're talking about landing pages, I want to get into some of this stuff right here with you guys. I want to show you guys some examples here. Yeah, you up for some examples? Sweet. Guys, do you like this workshop style, or would you want me to just be like, just talk to you from a PowerPoint or whatever, right? Let me know. Let me know if this is cool. Here is what I'm going to do. I will go ahead and show you guys some of this stuff, because I literally just pulled this up. It's working, yes, yes, yes. Okay, cool, sweet, nice. Okay, I'm going to give you guys some tips, okay? Some really, really cool tips from my experience. And some of these stuff just, literally, I was a little surprised by some of these results as well. Okay, I'll share with you. When it comes to landing pages, okay, here's what you need to do. You need to know your market's desired outcome. That's a given. Okay, I learned that a few years ago, and that's important, right? You need to know what your market wants. How do you find that out? Well, you can find that out in different ways. You can just take a look, listen to what the industry is saying. You can do surveys. You can do a survey and survey your fellow marketers list. You can post a survey on Facebook, free. Doesn't cost you anything, right? So you want to find out what people are looking for, what their pain points are, right? What their #1 frustration is, right? What their what their desired outcome in business and marketing is in your niche. If it's make money online, what are you struggling with? What's preventing you from making the kind of money you want to make? Those kinds of questions, right? Giving you an insight. Let's say if you are in, I don't know, whatever else other niches that's out there, right? A cat, training business or whatever. What's the #1 biggest challenge you're experiencing with training your cat, right? What's the biggest frustration? What's your ultimate outcome? What do you want to accomplish with this? Same thing with whatever else niche it is, right? Every single market has their own pain points, and their own desires. And you want to find out what's that outcome that they're looking for, and you want to create a hook, okay? You want to create a hook on your landing page that speaks directly to that. And I'll give you guys some examples here, right? And design also plays a role. So let me give you this most recent example, the most recent I can find right here, okay? So some of you guys saw this landing page, yes? How many of you guys saw this landing page? I would suspect that quite a few of you guys saw this landing page, yeah? So this is a landing page that I created, right, promoting this training, right, this very class that I'm doing right now with you. So this is the most recent case study I'm giving you right now. Okay, told you I'm going to be talking to you about stuff that's working now, not like a year ago. Okay, so check this out. This is a long form, like a longer opt-in page, right? A long form opt-in page. When I send this to my personal list, if you have a personal list, people who know you a little bit, okay, these are my findings right here, right? 86% email opt-in rate on this one. Okay, if I send it to my list. Okay, not bad. It's pretty awesome. 86% of people converting. Why? Because they know the guy on the picture. You see what I'm saying? At least they have heard from him. They got an email from him maybe once or twice, right? And then we're going to be talking about how you actually engage your emails a little bit later on. But when I send the same landing page to my cold traffic, same message, virtually, okay? But this is a short, this is a long version versus another one I'm going to show you. But cold traffic, this page converted at 31% opt-in across the board, okay? 31% with people who have no clue who I am. Now, what is this telling me? Well, it's telling me that people's attention span is very, very short. Yes, my market, okay, the people I'm serving, you guys, right? If you don't know who I was, if you saw this landing page, you would be like, yeah, I don't know. I don't have the time to read this. See what I'm saying? But your ultimate outcome, I know. When you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to the restroom or you can't fall asleep, right, thinking, hey, man, how am I, I need to make this thing work, right? How can I make an extra $5,000 to $10,000 a month? How do I know this? Because I surveyed people. That's what people want, okay? That's what people really want. People don't care about making $1 million. You'll grow to that, right, if that's what you want. But at the end of the day, how can I break through? How can I break through? And that's why I wanted to put this together and train you on this stuff and help you break through, because as soon as you can get to that 5,000 and between 5 and 10,000, per month, you can do it over and over again. It's like riding a bicycle. You'll never forget, okay? Now, when I created this version, check this out, okay? So it's very, very, very similar message, okay? Simplest and most proven way to realistically pull up to 5,000 to 12,000 each and every month, starting right away. Very short. Speaks the same, message, but just in a shorter form, okay? Boom, gets attention. When I send it to my list, people like, man, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? You never send us this kind of stuff. But when I stick 42% opt-in rate, right? When I send it to the cold traffic, people who don't know me, look, 67% opt-in rate with cold traffic. You see what I'm saying? So what is this telling you? It's telling you need to split test your landing pages. Okay, you need to have at least 3 different versions. You need to split test them, and you need to pay attention on that kind of stuff. Okay, so what? Let me see here if I'm missing anything else here. Okay, you guys still with me, yes? Okay, so let's go ahead and move on and talk about traffic, right? Let's talk about traffic. Here's the thing. I want to talk to you guys about this, okay? When it comes to traffic, here's what I'm going to tell you. Cheap traffic is not always cheap or best. Okay? Cheap traffic is not always cheap or best. A lot of people are looking for the cheapest traffic they can find. Okay? I want to get 20 cent clicks, tapping into other people's lists. I want to get, I want to get as much traffic as possible for as cheap as possible. Okay? It's not always your best idea. I'm telling you from my experience. I'll tell you why. We'll come back to it in just a moment. You want to track and you want to have your campaign dashboard. Okay, and your campaign dashboard are the cost per visitor. We're going to talk about this because it's going to be relevant. It's going to be very relevant, especially for the guided promotion that we're going to be doing next week with you guys. For those of you guys who will want to be a part of this case study, but these very important numbers to track. Most people don't care and don't pay attention to these. Are cost per visitor. Right? How much are you paying to acquire a visitor? How much are you paying to acquire a subscriber? Okay? What is costing you to actually get a sale? So if you're selling $100, if you're selling a product and you're getting $100 in commissions, what is it costing you to to acquire that sale? Are you in red or are you in black? Are you making money or are you losing money? And then overall your earnings per click. So how many visitors you got versus how much money are you earning per click for every single visitor you're getting, regardless if they bought or not. Okay, so I'll give you an example here. Okay, so here's a campaign that I ran. Campaign number 1. Take a look at this. Okay, these are stats I pulled out for you. As you can see here, this campaign had 10,332 visitors. Okay, 10,032. I'm sorry, 10,032 unique visitors. Okay, and I paid 48 cents per visitor with this traffic. So this costed me $4,815. And by the way, how I was getting this traffic? I was tapping into other people's lists. I'm going to talk to you and tell you how to do that in just a moment here. Okay, very, very easy. The easiest thing to do, the easiest thing you can do to pick up the lowest hanging fruit. Okay, if you have an offer that's converting, if you have something that you can get behind and promote, you created a landing page that's that's different, right? That pulls, that converts. Then the easiest traffic you can ever tap into right now today is to simply tap into other people's lists. But don't be too quick, because I'm going to reveal to you guys some things that will absolutely shock you, and you need to know this. Otherwise, you will be, you can potentially waste thousands of dollars. Okay, so this particular ad, I've spent $4,815 to acquire those 10,000 unique visitors. Now, from these 10,000 unique visitors, it resulted in 2,769 opt-ins. Okay, so 27.6% conversion rate to an opt-in. Okay, not too shabby. Okay, I mean it's nothing to jump up for joy with, right? But numbers are the numbers. Now, what's really important to me is this: how much am I paying per opt-in? How much is each opt-in costing me? Okay, so what I do is I take how much I spent for this traffic, $4,815, divided by how many opt-ins I got. Okay, so it equals out to be $1.73 per email subscriber. Okay, per email subscriber. Now, here is another campaign. Okay, $1.73. Remember that number. Here's another campaign I ran. Okay, this campaign got me 1,990 unique visitors. Okay, same traffic method. Okay, tapping into other people's lists. Boom, right? This one is 84 cents instead of 48 cents. Okay, so it's almost double. Okay, almost double the previous one. You'd be like, Vic, dude, what's, well, you're paying almost double the traffic cost, right? Well, I spent $1,671 on acquiring, not even 2,000 visitors. Here are the results: 1,231 opt-ins. That's a 61.85% opt-in rate. Exactly same landing page. Exact same landing page, okay? And if we do our numbers, my opt-in, or my cost per opt-in, is $1.35 instead of $1.73. I believe that was the previous one. Okay? Now, you guys want to know something really, really crazy? You guys want to know the dark secret of this industry when it comes to traffic? I was actually debating whether I'm going to talk to you about this or not, but I will, because it's just not good, and I got burned big time. Okay, and you guys need to know, because I care about you. Okay, I want you to succeed, right? I don't want you to waste your money. What virtually almost nobody knows about is what's going on behind the scenes. When everybody's preaching, including me, okay, I say, look, the easiest way to get traffic is to tap into other people's list. Boom. Okay, you can get traffic tonight. You can get traffic in the next 10 minutes, 30 minutes. Start getting traffic, start getting opt-ins. Okay? What most people don't realize is what's going on behind the scenes nowadays. It wasn't like this, 3-5 years ago. Today, the game changed. And that's why blind leading the blind syndrome, right? People dragging each other in the hole and not even realizing it. And then they're like, man, how come my stuff is, how come I can't make money, man? It's just like I can't make money. What's wrong with this? I'm following the trainings. I'm doing everything they're telling me to do, but I'm not making money. How come? Right? Here's the thing. When you go, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to, we're going to talk about builder and transformational models. Okay, guys, do me a favor. Let me know if this stuff is, if you're with me, okay? Because I'm like, this is a live training, and there's how many people? 91,530 across all different channels have viewed this broadcast so far. It's crazy. Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Okay. Those traffic resellers, right? You guys know them. We know a lot of them. Okay, and this was one area that I wanted to really, get my hands. Like when I want to master something, how do you learn how to swim? You just immerse yourself, right? How do you learn a language? You immerse yourself in that thing, right? How do you learn marketing? You immerse yourself in marketing. How do you learn traffic and opt-in rates and conversions? You immerse yourself in that thing. How do you learn funnel builders? And how to create funnels? You immerse yourself in that, for a period of time, right? It doesn't have to be forever, but like for next 30 to 90 days. If you really, really dig deep into it, right, you can find out a lot of stuff, and you can get quite good at a lot of things, right? So that's what I did when it comes to traffic resellers. Okay, a little bit ago, maybe starting about a year ago or so. This is when I started to see a lot of the shenanigans being uncovered. Before that, man, it was really, really easy, right? So we know all these sellers right here, right? So this guy is reselling here, this guy is reselling, so these are traffic resellers, you guys can see this, yes? So these guys are selling you clicks. Let's say this guy is going to say, you know what, I'm going to charge you $1 or 80 cents or 50 cents or 40 cents or 20 cents, whatever the thing is, right, per click, okay? And so you say, I want to get me 5,000 clicks. Okay, you pay him whatever, 50 cents to 2,500 bucks, right, to get 5,000 clicks. Cheap, right? You're getting 50-cent clicks, cool, right? And you're getting opt-ins, okay? So maybe from 5,000 clicks, you're like, hey man, I'm getting like a 30% conversion rate on my landing page. I'm rocking it, man. Good, right? And then you check your email open rate. Okay, on your first email, on your first engagement, when you have somebody opted into your landing page, they get an email from you, right? And your first email open rate can be really, really high, right? Maybe let's say it's like, I don't know, 15% to 20% email open rate. Okay, on the first email, on the first follow-up message. And then you're like, man, this is really, really cool. I'm going to scale this baby up, right? I don't care about sales. Sales are going to come later. Sales are going to come later. As long as I'm getting these engaged, that's what's important. Man, I'm getting my cost per email, to acquire an email is pretty good. They're engaging, at least on the first email, right? Well, then you're trying to sell something, and it's a big fat zero. And then you're like, my God, what happened here? ¿Qué pasó? Right? What happened? How come I build a list of I don't know, let's say you got 5,000 clicks. I've got 5,000 clicks at 30%. I'm not good at math, guys. Math was not my favorite subject in school at all. So I use a lot of the Steve Jobs technology, So 5,000 times 30%. Never do math on camera ever. Right, especially if you're Vic. 1,500 opt-ins, okay? So 1,500 opt-ins over here. So 1,500 out of 1,500 opt-ins, I got 0 sales. Dude, what's going on over here? Okay? Well, what's going on is your clicks are all inflated. Okay? And so that is, my friends, right now, I'm on a mission of uncovering this kind of stuff, right? Myself. And spending crazy money on uncovering this stuff because I got burned and spent over $250,000, right? That went to waste, but I got a really cool lesson from it, okay? Over the last, several months. And that, what happens here is, a lot of times when you buy these clicks, these guys are selling you a click, right? A click. But in reality, that click is either computer generated, it's either proxy, right? It's just a script that's running behind the scenes, and it gives you, real emails, supposedly, right? Real emails, and then, but that's not as bad as something else that may happen. So sometimes, right? Some of these, guys overseas or whatever, they might have different, teams of people who work for $1, or $5 or $10 a day, literally in these third world countries, right? And they would literally sit there, and opt in to these landing pages all day long, and getting like 30 cents a click or whatever, or 30 cents an opt-in, and they're going to check your first email autoresponder that arrives in their inbox, and it automatically, is going to open it, right? And then you see your conversions being boosted up, and you're like, man, this is awesome, I'm going to scale this thing. But in reality, at the end of the day, what really matters is your money in the bank account from the sales you're making. It's fat zero, and it's nothing. Okay, that means you got to question where where your click's legit. Okay. But that's not even as bad as something else that might be going on that you might not even know about, that I got burned, okay? And I'm very, very passionate about this, and I know we got 90,000 people who are watching this stream right now, which is crazy, right? I'm gonna say it like it is, because it's ridiculous, and you guys need to know about it. Those guys who are following me, you need to know this. There are some traffic resellers out there who's selling traffic, right? And they're stuffing your leads. They're stuffing your leads. They're running scripts in the background. You're paying for a click, right? And they're getting you computer-generated clicks, but they're getting fake opt-ins, and they're literally inserting them with a script into your autoresponder without even you knowing, and you see your conversion rates like through the roof, right? But in reality, those are fakes, and that's what's going on. Okay, did you guys know that? Pretty crazy, isn't it? Right? So what's the solution? There is a solution, okay? A solution is this. You can install, and this is what I'm going to cover. We're going to cover, this is literally like this is what I'm on a mission right now in my business, right? Because if you can solve this traffic game, if you can get quality traffic to a quality offer, all right, that's converting. You see what I'm saying? You're building a list, and it's actually legit stuff. It's easy to make money. Folks, it's going to convert. You see why most people are not converting? Because the traffic is crap. That's why. Okay, so if we can solve this traffic issue, this traffic game, right? If we can solve this mystery, right? Making money is the easiest thing in the world. You can run it to any offer you want, send it through your landing page. It's easy, it's simple. See, you don't overcomplicate a simple thing. It's simple, right? You guys getting this? Man, I get passionate sometimes. Because this stuff is just not, it's, yeah. All right, you guys, I'm getting like tons of messages over here on Skype and Facebook, people are thanking me for opening their eyes. Guys, that's what's going on. I am in this world living and breathing, and you know what? I want to serve my community. The people who are behind my back, those guys who are following, those guys who are working hard and trying to build this business, you don't know this. Most people don't. Most gurus don't know this unless you're like in the trenches. If you're talking theory and you're not really doing this, you're talking from just hearing something. I'm actually doing this. That's why. So what's the solution to this? Well, the solution, couple things. Okay, number one is you can install something. You can get. And run something called email verification, right? So before every email hits your inbox, before they opt in, that actually goes through an email verification service, right? And it verifies, makes sure that the email is actually legit. Okay, it makes sure that the email is not a registered complainer, right? It actually makes sure that there is no, it doesn't hard bounce or anything like that. I ran traffic before. I don't know if you guys can relate to where I got like 10,000 clicks and like 3,000 opt-ins, and then when I start sending in emails, my bounce rate on those emails like 30%, like 40% bounce rate. I'm like, you kidding me? My autoresponder is going to shut me down for this kind of stuff, right? It's all because traffic is garbage, right? So when we've installed a script that literally just verifies, it's a service you plug into your company if you want, it verifies every single email, right, that make sure that it's actually legit. Over the last, I'd say over the last couple of weeks, we have rejected, from just me running different tests and things like that, we have rejected over 20,000 emails. Over 20,000 emails we have rejected and did not pay for them. Does that make sense? That's a lot of money saved. Okay, you guys getting this? Nice. All right, cool. Now let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so traffic. Now here's the thing. There's two ways of doing this. All right, my friends. There's two ways of solving this problem. Number one is I'm just gonna talk, right, instead of writing this, because who knows, you can actually see clearly or not. Number one is you can do your own trial and error. Okay, you can just test it out, run it, keep track, make sure you track your conversions. At the end of the day, what's really important is this number right here, your sales. Okay, how many sales are you getting? What's your conversion to sales? That's the most important. That's the money. That's how you eat, right? that's the money you can actually spend and on yourself and your family. That's the most important. Opt-in is important. Don't get me wrong, but if you're not getting this number to work out, nothing else is really important. Nothing else matters. Okay, now moving on. So how do you solve this? Well, either do your own trial and error, or you can leverage somebody else's trial and error. You can leverage other people's trial and error. For example, hey guys, pay attention here, right? Pay attention. You guys here? You guys paying attention? I'm just looking at the comments here. That's why I'm not looking at the camera. All right, so when I was on a quest, and still am, right, to try to weed this stuff out, right, as a marketer, because this is the coolest traffic ever, is just tap into other people's lists. You don't need to know the networks and anything like that, right? You don't need to figure out all the campaigns, and yeah, you can run Facebook ads, you can run PPC, but that stuff is, you want to do that, but it's something else that you can do in addition, right? But if you need like fast traffic, if you want to go after the lowest hanging fruit over here in this transactional business, get to that first 5,000, 10,000 a month, very, very easy. Offer plus good traffic, custom landing page, boom, you're done. Okay, now here, what I've done, right, is over the last several months, is literally I was testing out and I was running individual tests, individual campaigns for different offers across different things, and I was compiling, right, my own personal record, my own personal vault, right, and hold on one sec. I'm going to give you guys actually I'm going to give it to you a little bit later. So what I've decided to do is literally, I said, you know what, I want to serve you guys tonight in this class. I want to give you something very, very valuable, and I want to help you save potentially thousands of dollars. Is that cool with you? Right? If it's cool with you, give me a quick why. So what I've done is I've created my own proven and tested traffic campaigns and people that I've tested and weeded out a lot of those, right? And I'm still running tests nonstop. Today I'm running traffic. Tomorrow I'm going to run traffic. The day after tomorrow and this thing is constantly getting compiled. So I'll give you guys access at the end of this training. I'll give you access to access my instant traffic code. Okay, instant traffic code where you guys can get access to that for free. It literally has got my research, okay, from what I've done up to this point when it comes to tapping into other people's lists. If you want to do it quickly, okay, and it cost me at least $250,000. Okay, of trial and error, and you can leverage that. Now that's the second way of doing this. Okay, so everybody tonight at the end of this webinar, I'll get you guys access to that code, right? That you can actually go out there and you can get access to it, no cost. You don't have to buy anything. It's complimentary. The coolness from Vick Training to you for for following me around and for trying to make a difference. You know what I mean? For not letting go of your dream and for still sticking to this, man, and trying to make it work. Okay? Let's make it work for you. Now, here, you guys like that idea? Okay. I'll share it with you at the end. Okay. All right, nice. Now something else. Man, how much? You were going for almost. Okay, so almost 2 hours here. I'm gonna go quicker. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit quicker because I was going to show you other networks and things that you can tap into for quick traffic as well. We might come back to it, or we might actually save it for the end of this. We'll see. If you guys want to talk about it a little bit more, remind me a little bit later. Okay. Okay. So I will. Hold on a sec. Where's my mouse? Okay, here it is. it's cool. Let's move on and talk about reversing breakthrough engineering. You guys want some? You guys want some truth? Some more truth? Yes? All right, let me give you some more truth, guys. A lot of people, especially beginners, don't realize. Okay, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. Because I can actually, I want to walk you through this. It will open your eyes on some things as well. And at the end of the day, it will make you money. It will make you money. It will give you power. It will give you knowledge. It will give you clarity, right? And it will elevate you above your competition. You know, the 98%ers out there who are just trying to shoot in the dark, and they're like, oh man, how come I'm not, you know, this is not working out, and this is not working out, and I want to, right? You'll get clarity. You'll get perspective. You'll get the insider information. Okay, some of this stuff I don't share outside of, like, a $20,000 mastermind, like a, I mean, seriously. I mean, some of this stuff is really, 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 really deep and really, secretive in the industry, and it's not, most people don't know about it. All right, sweet. So let me more truth. Okay, more truth. Let me hit you guys with some more truth. Okay, let's talk about reverse engineering a breakthrough. What's your number? Give me your number. Okay, how much money are you committed to making over the next 30 days? How much money are you committed to making over the next 30 days realistically? Is it 5,000, 10,000? Realistically, like, if what would be that number? You guys have it? Somebody is here for a MacBook, brother. You don't learn marketing. You can buy tons of those MacBooks. I'll give it to you, Travis. You guys are cool. Okay, 5,000.
1940, the Battle of Britain begins. The Luftwaffe.
5,000, 5,000, yeah, 5,000, 10,000, 1,000, okay. 50,000, 100,000, I see. Sweet, 10,000, 10,000. All right, 7,000, nice. How about we keep it simple, yeah? 5K, listen, if you can get to 5K a month, you can do it over, and you can do it over again, at least a couple times, right? It's like riding a bicycle. Ultimately, that's what you want to get to. Okay, so let me walk you through this. What most people don't understand is, let's say, they say this. Okay, so my goal over here. Can you guys see the board? Yeah, is the board clear enough, or is that not really? Let me know. Okay, so if the goal is to generate $5,000, okay. Let's just have it be $5,000. That can be a month, or let's just say it will be one time. Okay, so let's say we do a promotion. Let's say we're going to do a promotion, and we want to generate $5,000 in promotion. Okay, my voice. Okay, am I still on, or are we losing something here? Okay, cool. I think we're. All right, cool. Gotcha. All right, perfect. Thank you guys for the feedback there. Okay, cool. Nice. So our goal is $5,000. We run a campaign. We want to make $5,000. Assuming, okay, our commission payout is $100 per sale. Okay, and let's assume some other things. Okay, let's assume our conversion rate opt-in is going to be on average, let's say 30%, okay? 30% opt-in rate. And then our sales will convert at 5%, okay? This is how amateur people are calculating their math. And this is like across, literally like overwhelming majority. It's crazy, okay? Here's what they say. They say, okay, cool. So if I was to generate 5,000 at 100 commissions, right? So I need 5,000 in sales. I'm going to divide that by the commission number, right, which is 100. So I really need, what, 50 sales. I need to generate from this promotion, I need to generate 50 sales. Boom, shiki, boom, bada, boom. All right, cool. Now, in order for me to generate 50 sales, assuming my opt-in rate is 30%, right, so we're going to take 50 divided by, that's sales. Okay, so before opt-in, we need to get sales. So 50 sales divided by 5% conversion rate for the sales. Okay, we need to generate 1,000 opt-ins, right? 1,000 leads. Okay, we need to get 1,000 leads. Boom, nice. Okay, doesn't seem to be, too bad. Nice. Okay. Now, in order for us to get 1,000 leads, and if our opt-in conversion rate is 30%, so we take 1,000 leads divided by 30%. Okay, that will give us what? 3,333 visitors, right? All we need is 3,333 visitors. Now, that's what, typically that's what we think, okay? And so assuming that, we get 3,333 visitors, let's say we're going to pay, on average, we're going to tap into other people's lists. 3,333 times, we're going to pay 0.65 cents per visitor, right? This campaign will cost us, $2,166. Okay, so if we just want to straight up go out there tomorrow or tonight, right, and just literally command 3,000 visitors to our website, that's converting at, say on average 30%, we would spend $2,166. That would supposedly get us 333 visitors, that would get us 1,000 leads, that would get us 50 sales. Mathematically speaking, that's what should happen, right? You guys with me? Yes? So what happens here is this, okay? In this case, we would be, in profit, okay? And so when we buy traffic based on these predictions, okay, what's going to happen is reality is going to happen, and reality is going to be something like this. This is what truly happens, okay? So what happens is we're getting 5,000. This is reality. 5,000 divided by 100, still 50 sales we need, okay? 50 sales divided by 5% conversion rate for sales. We still need, what is 1,000, 1,000 leads, okay? 1,000 leads. Now, what happens is we need to include, most people don't do this, we need to include our email engagement, okay? Our email engagement percentage. My black marker is fading. Okay, let's see if I can get a better one over here. Maybe if I find a better one. Okay, maybe I find this better one. Maybe that's going to work a little better. Okay, so what happens is a lot of people don't consider email engagement. Okay, and this is something that is super important. So out of 1,000 leads, okay, how many of those people will engage in your email? Okay, now 1,000 leads. Industry average click-through rate is anywhere from 2 to 5%. Ask any marketer in any network marketing company, any affiliate, they'll tell you. Average click-through rate on email. So when you have 1,000 leads and you send your email with a link inside it, right? Sending these 1,000 leads to the sales page where they can buy, right? Only between 2 and 5% will actually click on the link. Industry average. I just showed you mine. It's like 20.7%. Okay, still not 100. So if we consider that, let's say we go high end, we say, you know what, it's going to be 5% email click-through rate. Then what we need is we need 20,000 visitors, right? In reality, we need 20,000 visitors to generate 1,000 clicks that would go to an email. To the actual sales page that would convert at 5%. So these are net numbers. That makes sense? So now this is the number we're going to be focusing on. And in the same case scenario, if we're getting those 20,000 visitors, right, at 0.65 cents on average, let's say, right, per click, now our campaign is costing us, and I did my little math over here because, it's like $13,000. Okay? $13,000. All of a sudden, you made 5,000. Yay! But you've invested 13,000 to make 5,000. Doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? So you are literally negative 8,000. Not good. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Am I confusing anybody over here? You guys with me still? Are you guys with me? So what we need is we need to be strategic, and we need to learn in email engagement is what we need to do. right? We need to learn how to engage and get those conversion rates in the emails, and we need to learn how to get how to get that traffic, right? So I'm going to erase. Makes sense? Okay, cool. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to walk you guys through something else here. It's pretty cool. Hold on. I'm with you? Okay, cool. All right. Are you guys? You guys want me to give you? You guys want me to give you my secret that that I'm implementing in my marketing right now? That literally gets me over 100,000 a week in sales coming in. That's very, very easy sales too, by the way. How many? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a little pit stop here. All good? Okay. How many how many of you guys are a little confused? You're like, man, this makes sense, but it's like, dude, it's like it seems to be so hard. Anybody? Go ahead. Okay, cool. Nice. Sweet. Here's what I do.